So on warmer nights, they actually have hoop toss. We are going to head over to the Big River Grill and Brewing Works. They do not take dining reservations, but they do accept the dining plan. So we have about a 15-minute wait. Tom grabbed the beer menu for himself. And what's kind of cool is you can see in the background kind of like the whole beer brew house type stuff back there. And they got a TV playing bar. This is kind of an awkward station right here, like it's actually facing the door. So that's what these people look at. Like everybody stares at them when they come in. Thank you. So these are the sizes of the beer flight, which we have no idea how much it costs. We forgot to ask. And this is the beer soup. Is it beer cheese soup?
Beer cheese soup.
Beer cheese soup.
I've never had it with croutons before. That's interesting.
So which is that one that you just tried?
This is the first one. They tell you to go down the rows in order to get the best taste experience, so I'm gonna go with that today. This is the Southern Flyer, and it's supposed to be a fairly light beer, and it's very light. Yeah, it's good. And it is very light, but, you know, refreshing. It's fine. But I'm waiting to get to the hoppy one at the end. That looks like it would be my favorite, but we'll see. So we have just finished the light lager and are on to the Belgian wheat beer, the wheat ale. It's not bad. Not bad.
Wow, this didn't take very long to get the food. So there's some salmon, rice, and vegetables, and chicken quesadilla.
Alright, so the Southern Flyer and the Belgian wheat beer were nothing particularly special, both fairly plain beers. But this one is called Yule Fuel, and it's described as tiramisu English brown ale on nitro. I have no idea what that means. That is really different.
Oh, what do you mean by different?
It's got a little bit of that, well, that tiramisu. It's got that little bit of sweetness to it. You know, it's a darker, it's a more full-bodied beer, but it's interesting. Cocoa, cappuccino, vanilla, roasted chestnuts, they say all sorts of stuff. Alright, we're moving on to Rocket Red, an American red ale. A robust red ale. It's got a little more flavor. Yeah, that's nice. So far, I think that's my favorite of the four.
Alright, so the dessert of choice tonight is a chocolate cake.
Dear sweet.
Dear sweet what, honey?
I say dear sweet Lord.
That is exactly what you said when they delivered dessert at Liberty Tree Tavern. Those exact words.
Glad we got that on video. So.
Okay, so review on this restaurant is, let's talk about first impressions when you walk in. So when you first walk in, you've got a long, it's not even a table, like a long counter where the people are actually facing the door. So I pity those people. Anybody that has to sit there and everybody walk in, stare at them eating is not a good thing.
It's a bar, different perspective.
Oh, I didn't like that.
It's a beer bar. It's intended to be sociable. and I didn't have any problem with the way the seating was set up in the main room whatsoever.
I did. I also noticed right away the floors were extremely dirty. You know, it could have been a busy day, but it really wasn't.
Really wasn't.
The floors were just nasty. There's just dirt, debris. They weren't cleaning up in between. Another thing I didn't like was the tables were so close together. I just didn't enjoy that whatsoever. They're just too compact. Now, on to the food. So first thing we had was the beer and cheese soup, which I actually thoroughly enjoyed. It had actually some chunks of cheese in there.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really good.
Just the right temperature and consistency, and it was just really good. I liked it much better than the German restaurant, the Beer Garden restaurant. What do you do? Which soup do you like better?
I can't remember the Beer Garden's soup there, but I enjoyed both of them. But yeah, it was fine, and it was a you know, decent priced appetizer-y soup.
Yeah, I think it was $6.99.
I think it was $5.99.
Either way, it was pretty good. I had an appetizer as a meal, and that was the chicken quesadillas. The chicken was shredded, which was nice, and it actually had kind of a salsa on. Some quesadillas you get just have like the melted cheese, but this actually had salsa mixed in, and it was a pretty good consistency of the chicken and the salsa, and it was really good. And you definitely, that's a meal. You know, there was enough. Did I even finish? No, I didn't even finish.
You didn't.
I left a few bites because there's 4 quarters, and I just couldn't eat it all.
Yeah, I had salmon with, what kind of sauce was on there?
I'm not sure what the sauce was.
It was some kind of orangish sauce there, but it was really flavorful without being, you know, overpowering. It was a very nicely prepared piece of fish, and a very generously sized one too. So I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I took a bite.
Part of the meal as well.
The fish was fine. It was good. Oh, and you had some beans and some rice with that.
Yes, which I avoided. Oh, the rice was fine.
Okay.
Not a bean guy.
And then let's talk about the beer flight. I was very surprised at the price. If you want a reasonably priced beer flight, it was $8.50, and you could see that those were really nice size glasses. I mean, much better than what you would get going around Epcot getting a beer flight. Totally worth $8.50.
Yeah. So that was really good. So yeah, overall the amount of food you got and the quality of the food for the price was really, really good. You know, I did not have any of the problems that my associate did with cleanliness or proximity.
Yeah.
It's a, you know, they make their own beer there.
And of course, you saw he already gave all his review on the beer, so.
Yeah, but that's, you know, that's the kind of atmosphere you expect at a place like that. So rather than being the spread out, relaxed dining experience that some people might be looking for, I thought it was a more authentic brewery experience.
It's just on what your tastes are, except for the floors were dirty. There's no
no reservations.
Yes, you cannot. It is they do take the dining plan. However, you cannot make reservations.
Yeah, it was a cold evening, and we had no problem. You know, we had 10-minute wait or so.
Yeah,
maybe.
They told us 20 minutes, but we waited, I think, only 10 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. So, but it you know, for a reasonably priced selection, if you're even going to pay out of pocket.
Yeah, that's a good one to go to.
That's a good one to go to. That would be a very high on my list for out of pocket.
Definitely. I don't think I would go again on the dining plan. I would use that for a more expensive restaurant. But yeah, for out of pocket, and it won't be my first choice to go back to.
I'd be fine with it as a dining plan thing, and I'd be happy to have it on our next trip's menu.
No, that's already booked. We're not going there the next one. Alright, so that is all for this review. Check out the Mouse Diva's other reviews and resort tours, hauls, and just everyday trips to Disney.
I've been all there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. Longing for you because